auroras over China, then a flash in Beijing. What's behind the sky phenomena? On May 31, the skies above Beijing lit up with a sudden flash and loud boom around 3 a.m., startling many residents. Several eyewitness videos captured the night sky turning white for seconds, followed by thunder-like echoes. Earlier that week, rare pink and green auroras were spotted in Heilongjiang and even Hong Kong, normally unseen at such low latitudes. In Tibet, a photographer recorded red sprite lightning high above storm clouds. While scientists linked the events to solar storms, some online commenters hinted they felt these were more than natural phenomena, interpreting them as signals of deeper upheaval in the regime. Massive blast at Hunan fireworks plant sends shockwaves across region. At 8:30 a.m. on June 16th, a powerful explosion erupted at a fireworks factory in Linli County, Changde, Hunan Province. Eyewitness videos show black smoke forming a mushroom cloud as the ground shook violently, prompting residents to flee in panic, some barefoot. The blast, lasting nearly an hour, leveled the facility. Local reports confirmed widespread tremors, with some fearing an earthquake. Casualty figures remain unknown. Authorities are investigating the cause. Records show the factory had been previously fined for fire safety violations, raising renewed concerns over regulatory enforcement under the current system. Sky City appears in Shenyang, lasts 20 seconds. On the evening of June 10, residents in Tiqi District, Shenyang, Liaoning Province, captured a striking visual anomaly after rainfall cleared. Outlines of high-rise buildings appeared suspended in the sky. In the footage, the illusion lasted around 20 seconds before fading. "There are no buildings here. This looked like a fairyland," the videographer said. Locals compared it to past mirages reported in cities like Qingdao and Shantou. Scientists cite optical refraction, but repeated sightings in different provinces have fueled speculation online. Some wonder whether the phenomenon suggests something beyond atmospheric science. Sick and still delivering. Teen food courier's words stir sympathy. A 3 a.m. video from a city in China showed a 19-year-old food delivery worker pushing through the night despite a high fever. Sweating and tearful, he said, "I didn't listen to my parents and study hard. Now I know how hard it is to make money." He vowed to finish his shift, even if crawling. The clip struck a nerve online. Amid high youth unemployment and fierce competition, many young workers rely on platform jobs. Yet, as one commenter noted, without a degree, even choosing your hardship isn't up to you. Contributions to dependence on automakers. Multiple BYD dealerships shut down, consumers left without deposits. In recent weeks, BYD 4S dealerships in cities including Jinan, Zibo, Zhangqiu, and Liaoning abruptly closed, with store signs removed overnight and offices emptied. Videos show angry customers gathered outside shuttered locations, claiming they lost deposits and prepaid service fees, some reportedly in the tens of thousands of dollars. The incidents have been dubbed Auto Evergrande online. As BYD's international image grows, domestic turmoil paints a different picture. Local reports suggest that internal mismanagement and dealer-level financial collapse may be fueling the crisis, leaving thousands without recourse in an increasingly fragile consumer rights environment. Landslide hits construction site in Guangdong. On June 15, a sudden landslide struck a construction site in Yunfu, Guangdong Province, burying temporary work sheds beneath tons of earth. Video footage shows workers scrambling for safety, some barefoot, others without shirts or trousers, amid clouds of dust and falling debris. Though no injuries were reported, the narrow escape raised alarm. The affected sheds had been built at the base of a steep slope, prompting questions over safety oversight. Local residents are now questioning how such structures were approved and whether the same team is involved in building residential units elsewhere. Flood submerges Zhangzhou town, over 10,000 evacuated in Guangdong. On June 17th, floodwaters surged through Zhangzhou town, Huaiji County, Guangdong Province, after water levels on the Fenggang and Suijiang rivers rose over 10 feet above warning levels. Video shows streets submerged, first-floor shops underwater, and cars nearly floating. Over 10,000 residents fled. Authorities issued a red flood alert and cut power in multiple areas. Locals suspect upstream reservoir discharge triggered the flooding, though officials have not confirmed. Bridge urgent response in Hunan. After 5 people jumped from a Yiyang bridge between June 9 and 11, local authorities quickly installed guardrails, as shown in circulating surveillance and roadside footage. Basketball game blocks public access to local office in Zhejiang. On June 17, villagers in Shilitou, Dongyang City, Zhejiang Province, reported that local cadres locked the village committee office to use the court for basketball. Video shows residents standing outside the locked gate, unable to access services. The incident sparked online criticism over misuse of public facilities. Parents protest in Heilongjiang over school reassignment for new housing communities. Late on June 18, videos from Sicheng intersection in Xianyang, Shanxi province show crowds of parents blocking traffic in protest. Most had recently purchased homes in the Xingfu Home and Evergrande Beijing campus developments, originally promised access to the prestigious Boya School affiliated with Shanxi University of Science and Technology. They are instead reassigned to a nearby campus still under construction. If they start school in September, they'll be breathing formaldehyde, one parent said, pointing to the unfinished building. The nighttime demonstration drew heavy police presence, but continued into the early hours. Drunk driving incidents sparks blaze in Jiangsu. On June 17 in Muyang, Jiangsu, video shows a fleeing vehicle ramming a police car during a DUI checkpoint. The police car caught fire. The suspect escaped.